Florence Pugh is amazing in this movie.
I love working with Timmy. To be able to see your friend hold a set is epic.
Silence!
Hell, I do.
Holy mother.
If you're a die-hard Dune fan, or just someone who appreciates the sheer awesomeness of cinematic wizardry,
tell me, what was it about?
It's only fragments.
you are in for an absolute treat. I've got the exclusive, sensational, behind-the-scenes footage that fans all across the universe are dying to get their spice-stained hands on. Strap in, because we're about to embark on a journey where the sand is not the only thing shifting. It's the filmmaking landscape itself. From the visionary directors to the unsung heroes behind the camera, we're pulling back the curtain on the untold stories that make Dune more than just a movie. It's a cinematic phenomenon. Ever wondered how those colossal sandworms come to life? Curious about the insane practical effects that transport you straight to the desert planet? Or maybe you're just itching to know the secret sauce behind the breathtaking cinematography. Well, my friends, you're in the right place, because today, I've got the golden ticket to the behind-the-scenes wonderland you didn't know you needed in your life. So hit that subscribe button and buckle up for a journey into the heart of Dune 2 like you've never seen before.
But I do see a way. There is a narrow way through.
No prophets get stronger when they die.
This is the behind-the-scenes extravaganza fans have been clamoring for, and you do not want to miss a single second of it. Let's roll the tape and uncover the mysteries of Dune 2 together. Because this, my friends, is the content you've been waiting for. Let's start by talking about how Villeneuve pays super close attention to details. The famous director built all the sets again, even though some were from the last movie. It might seem a bit crazy, but Denis is serious about his work. The big character debut everyone's excited about is not the Emperor, but the long-awaited role of Fade Roth, the heir to Baron Harkonnen. Sting played this role in David Lynch's version, but this time, it's Austin Butler taking on the character. Fans are buzzing about this casting because Butler looks totally different in the trailer. The makeup artist, Donald Mott, did a great job, and it's cool to see his style making a comeback in V's movie.
Camera and lens, look at the camera and say, Neil.
3, 2, 1, go.
Neil.
I think there was an expansiveness to these sets. From an acting perspective, you could just feed off of with ease. It didn't feel like we were shooting on a stage or a studio.
I read the script and I can't help it. Images come to mind.
So, besides all the new characters and actors, a lot of Dune 2's making is quite similar to the earlier movies. The story of Iraqi is still shot in Abu Dhabi's surroundings. The scorching hot sands near the shiny city really show the desert planet well, which is why Denis is going back there for the next part. From what we know, they also filmed in the same Budapest places as the first movie. Shema talked about it at the London Film Festival, while he was there for the Bones and All premiere, which happened right in the middle of shooting Dune 2. Timothy mentioned he had just flown in from Budapest, where they were making the movie.
Like strong images. I create mood boards with references, with little sketches, and I bring them to Denis. So for him, it's important to make this movie his vision, so we try to make something very different from what...
Change your way to approach reality when you are in a real environment. And cut.
In the upcoming Dune. Part 2, there's a scene where Paul Atreides rides a sandworm, and actor Timothée Chalamet gives us a deep understanding of its significance. This movie continues the story from Frank Herbert's original Dune novel, focusing on Paul and his mom Jessica, living with the Fremen, a group on the desert planet Arrakis. They believe Paul is the Lisan al-Gaib, a special person meant to save them. Talking to Total Film via Games Radar, Chalamet shared why Paul riding a sandworm is crucial for Dune, Part 2. He explained that since sandworms are important in Fremen culture, Paul riding one connects with the prophecy about him.
Nothing fancy.
They filmed in some tough places, and not all of them were as challenging. Denis chose Italy for a part of the movie that's still a secret. It's the only new place he added to the plan. We don't know much about what they shot there, but since Dune 2 will introduce us to new planets, It seems like this location will be important in the final movie.
Paul's bedroom, which is a work in progress at the moment. But this is the bed. For me, it was important to have this sense of someone who is being squeezed and could be crushed at any moment.
Denny knows how to pick great locations, and the Brian Tomb in Italy's Ole region, designed by Carlo Scarpa, is a true architectural wonder. It has awesome design elements blending different global styles, making it a perfect fit for Dune 2's mix of Eastern and Western influences. Even though they filmed in Italy for just a few days, most of the movie will unfold in the harsh sands of Eric's cause. Timothy shared the exciting news that they wrapped up shooting with a cute picture of him and his dad on set, surrounded by beautiful dunes. We can't tell if it's Jordan or Abu Dhabi, but it's clear that desert scenes will be a big part of Dune 2. They finished shooting in December 2022, and Timothy looks adorable with his dad in the photo. But his character, Paul Atreides, might not be having as much fun since Dune 2 has more sandworms, keeping the VFX expert, Paul Lambert, quite busy.
Scene that required a lot of choreography, a lot of time of shooting, but honestly, those are my favorite.
Denny definitely has an eye for this stuff, because the setting he chose is a bona fide architectural marvel.
When Lambert talked about his work on the first film, he said it was tough to make the creatures look real. He's not the type to fix everything in post. He likes using practical effects along with VFX to get things just right. For one sandworm scene in the last movie, he did some wild things, like building a huge vibrating metal plate to mimic the worm's movements and using a sand-colored screen instead of an easy blue one. Now, since Dune 2 will have even more sandworms, Lambert and his team probably had to work extra hard for the sequel. And they're not the only ones putting in extra effort. Oscar-winning composer Hans Zimmer is back to score the film too. Hans Zimmer, known for his energetic music in the first film, is excited about the sequel, even before the movie got